on about, bro? We're about to go live, son.
Here we go. Here we go.
Episode 76. Respect
Is
the
it
game.
70? 76.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
76.
Getting up there, guys. Getting up there. So how many
What's going on?
how many months in a year? There's
12.
I mean weeks. 52 weeks?
52.
All right, so we're more than a year. We're more than a year into this thing, guys.
Yes, sir. 76 episode.
Yeah.
You had a break or two every now and again.
Yeah. We appreciate everybody coming in, leaving comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're here, baby.
Yes. At the RTG podcast. Orlando
Yeah.
Pace was number 76.
Orlando Pace, good one. Good one.
Steve McMichael.
Oh,
Steve
McMichael.
Wisniewski.
Oh, Wisniewski.
There you go. Steve Hutchinson. A lot of Steves.
Yeah. Hutchinson was good. Hutch was good.
Flozell Adams.
Hutch will be forever be known for the poison pill.
Yeah.
You know, they put that poison pill so he could so they couldn't resign him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Jumbo Elliott.
They had to take it all. They took it out of the CBA because it was so crazy.
Oh yeah.
People can't do it no more.
What's a poison pill? What is that?
So they he was a free agent.
Okay.
He was one of those exclusive whatever free agents where another team can sign and the other team has to match it. Can match it. So that they signed him to an offer sheet and they put all these things in the contract that they knew couldn't be matched.
All right.
So they called it a poison pill. I'm not sure where I think he was going to Minnesota when he did that.
A poison pill contract is a type of contract given to a player whose rights are still controlled by another team. The offer sheet is then written with a specific clause that does not allow the other team to match the offer sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Steve Hutchinson. I see 3 or 4 links. His name pops up on all of them.
I tell you. Yeah. Change the whole way they can do the offer sheets.
See that the podcast opening, episode 76. You learn a thing or two here. Just from a player's number, you get some history, some factual information. The poison pill contract.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a busy weekend. You went to Louisville for the Hurricanes and then over to Indy for the Colts game. Yeah,
man. I flew into Cincinnati. I drove to Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Watched my boys get that dub. Next day, woke up, drove to Indy, and watched them boys get that dub. It was a good weekend.
That's a good weekend, man. If you're going to travel and you're going out of town to watch your team play and they both win, you had such a nice weekend.
It was a nice weekend. I got to, chill with some fam, chill with some friends, and what I'm saying? We was about 20 deep at the Canes game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So
how is it up there? I mean, I know it's not a Canes game down here. How's the crowd up in Louisville? I imagine up there it's crazy college anyway.
They're passionate up there, boy.
Nice.
Yeah, they're passionate. Okay. We got into a couple shouting matches. But overall, it was a good zone, man.
Yeah, but again, winning makes it even better.
That's right. Cam is a magician, man.
Yeah. What do you got? Give us a breakdown of the Hurricanes.
He's a magician. Cam is Cam. Cam is the reason why things are the way they are.
Yeah.
He has bailed them out like 3 straight weeks. People want to talk about the referees and calls or whatever. No. Cam is bailing them out. Cam is putting this team on his back, and he's showing out. He's my Heisman front runner.
52-45. 52-45. To your point, Cam Akers, 23 of 32, 319, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles, nothing. 7 for 29 rush yards. He's
It's
definitely
amazing.
I think we looked it up last week. He's averaging like 350 a game, I think, passing or something like that.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's getting ready to break all the quarterback records this year for a single season.
Okay.
I think
So
he needs like 4 or 5 touchdowns, and then he'll have that record. And then I think he needs like 1,000 yards, and he'll have that record. So
the only competition I see out there is that dude from Boise State, Gentry. Genty, yeah. I mean, dude's putting up video game numbers, but I mean,
he's having a crazy year, man.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. You ever have co-Heismans before?
No, I don't think so. No. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think so.
I mean, both numbers are astronomical.
I've seen co-MVPs in my lifetime.
I've seen co-MVPs, yeah, MVPs for sure.
Manning and McNair.
What about this coming weekend? FSU. I mean, does it have the same like, oh, bro, Canes, FSU, it's going to be rivalry, it's going to be great because FSU is so bad?
It's FSU weekend, man.
Okay.
It's FSU weekend. I don't care how bad they are. They're there. There's a lot of guys on that team that's playing for pride against the U. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Let me tell you something. Canes week is a lot of these teams Super Bowl almost.
Especially right now. They're 7-0, ranked number 6.
Yeah, okay. It's a lot of these teams. Because even when we bad, man, you've seen people beat us and storm the field. Even when we've been bad.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
man, FSU's 1-6.
Yeah, Canes week is something special for these teams. So, Florida State has talent. I mean, they was just a good team last year. They got talent. So those dudes.
What's their downfall? Do you have an idea?
Yeah, they don't have they lost their quarterback last year. Jordan Travis was carrying them. They lost them. They cried about not going to the playoffs and whatever. Like he was the whole team. They got rolled. They had DJ Uiagalelei.
I remember that.
DJ Uiagalelei came in to be their quarterback this year. He hasn't been good since his freshman year in Clemson. He was bad. Now he's hurt. They got some other. Yeah, they got it. So they're just bad. I don't think. I think Norvell got to be on the hot seat, but hey, keep him there as long as you can.
I mean,
it's Kane's sign, man. There's going to be 130 recruits at this game on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's here too, right? In Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. -21. Miami's favored. -21. Over under 54.5.
See, I don't like that.
What don't you like? The over under or the point spread?
No, the spread. Like it's Florida State. We're not playing FIU or Florida, technical community. This is Florida State. 21 points is a lot of points. They're gonna be up for this game.
The over-under seems about right. I can see these two teams, even if Florida State comes out flat, Miami is shown to go over, 50 points, I think, by themselves in a good amount of games. I just had it up here. 62-0 Ball State, 50-15 South Florida, 38-34 Virginia Tech, 39-38 Cal, 52-45 Louisville. So they broke 50 themselves. These are just the last 5 games. And then FSU they've not broke 16 points. 2 games of 16, everything else is under. So it's looking rough.
Hey,
so
no, this is the game. This is the game where they're gonna come out. This is the game they're gonna come out and try to show out and let everybody know that it ain't sweet.
I gotcha. I mean, we're still going Hurricanes, right? Like they're gonna roll them.
We are, not you. Don't you dare.
Look, I got orange.
Don't you dare. I know you longer. I know you long enough to know you don't ride with us over here.
Listen, we're here. We're in the studio. We're Canes all the way. I'm not a college football guy. It is not a secret. But doing this and listening to the information, I find myself on Saturdays like, hey, what's the Canes score? What are they doing? I'm like, why am I looking up the Canes? But it's subconsciously got in my head. I'm like, oh, look at Cam, he's doing this. Oh, Restrepo, this guy doesn't drop anything. I'm like, what's going on? It's on my Instagram feed now, like how I got caught up with the Mavericks last year. All of a sudden, I give one like to a Luka video. Now all of a sudden, my Instagram is like the number one Luka Mavericks fan there ever was. Now the Canes are doing that. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's slowly taking over, and I'm looking. We're talking about it, and I look and I find myself checking out the Hurricanes.
I'm not going to hit my bet.
What do you have? Who'd you pick?
I had Mathurin to score 15 points.
Which game is that?
Pacers, Pistons.
That game is going to screw my bet because the Pistons are winning and they're causing a problem to my parlay.
Yeah. And Mathurin does not have the 15 points that I need him to have now.
See, I don't really mess with 8. And what's got to be almost fourth quarter, right? I know it's after halftime.
It's fourth quarter. It's fourth quarter. 10 minutes, fourth quarter. Ooh. He has 8. I need him to have 15.
Come on, man. I don't normally do basketball until 4 or 5 games are in because basketball is kind of like baseball as far as winning records go. Once you find out who the bad teams are, they tend to stay bad most of the time. So I don't really mess with I got to turn that off. I logged into the computer, so let me log on my phone. So I'll usually wait. My boy Bob put a thing out, and these are locks. I'm a guru, da-da-da-da. So
yeah, Bob got me losing the Pacers money line right now.
Yeah, thanks, I'm losing that one too. Everyone else seems to be looking good at the moment. But I took all the bets.
Thanks, Bob.
He's killing me. You saw his text. If you need, down under South Africa, whatever, I got this. Australia Open, I got that. All right, so let's see how these.
There's everything but Pacers money line, apparently.
And it was the first one on his list.
Yeah, exactly.
So, folks, we don't really do a lot of basketball talk, but Rob is a Magic fan. I dabble with the Heat a little bit. Felix is a Celtics fan, so we'll definitely hit the big boys. We'll talk some basketball throughout the basketball season.
It's game 1.
Yeah, it's game 1.
Well, it's second day of the season. We got 80 Celtics, baby. We want to know. Shout out to them boys. Got the rings last night.
I put money on the Celtics. I put 100 money line. It was an easy one. I won $45 off that.
But we got 81 more to go. Plus an in-season tournament that they now call the NBA Cup.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's now called the NBA Cup. So
okay,
it's got a long way to go.
Yeah, we'll talk NBA when we're happy to recording on a night we're all betting on. Other than that, we'll get singled in throughout the year. Like Felix said, we got 80 plus games to go.
Yeah,
we'll take our time with it.
81 to go. I kind of just wish game 1 Mathurin to get it going.
He'll get it. We have faith. And speaking of faith, let's get to the show. We're going to do our recap. Billy here, Bills fan. This is a game I expected Buffalo to win in the way that they did win. I wasn't expecting to be down 10-0, but it happened. Slow start. I get it. Josh Allen had his best statistical game of the season. 21 for 33, 323, 2 touchdowns. Not much running at all. Ray Davis did okay running. Cook did okay running. Keenan Coleman, he looked great. Amari Cooper on the team caught a couple touchdowns. One touchdown, a decent amount of passes. It was a good game for Buffalo. The Bills Mafia, you hear me talk about them on Facebook. Again, as soon as I get on Facebook, the game is over. All you guys calling for McDermott fired. How about you shut up now? Bro, it's the Titans. You're supposed to beat the Titans by 30 points. All right, let's not get carried away. Good win by Buffalo. Very happy to see it. They should have won. This upcoming game at Seattle, I believe when we did our picks, this was one of my maybe games. Wasn't one I said they'd lose, but I marked it as a maybe. Going across country, a little bit concerning. Seattle has not been bad. I think Geno's the number 1 passer in the league right now, right?
Passing yards.
Yeah, so by no means is this going to be an easy game. Hopefully Cooper opens up that offense a little bit for Allen and the other receivers in the run game, because as good as Josh Allen is, these receivers weren't doing a lot to help everybody out. Again, I'm a football as a team guy. Not one guy is better than the next. You need it all to work. Allen is great, but if you don't have even a halfway decent receiver to stretch the field, to worry about the run game and draw a guy or drop him out of the box, it's going to be tough. So hopefully Cooper does that. That being said, again, going across country to Seattle, that's going to be a tough one, man. Walker's a good running back. Their defense is doing well, and Geno's looking good right now. So I'm by no means is this a walk in the park for Buffalo. I hope they win. I think they're +4 for Buffalo at Seattle. I think it's Seattle -4. So I'll check that out during the week. But I'm looking at the upcoming game. Buffalo's defense has a hard time with the run. Buffalo's defense is made to play with a big lead, so you can just unleash the pass rushers, and that's it. And if you don't get that big lead and these guys don't start passing, they're going to eat up Buffalo's defense with the run game. So I'm a little bit concerned about Seattle. I hope Buffalo wins. I do think they're the better team, but cross-country, 12th man in Seattle, it's going to be difficult. I'm still rooting for Buffalo. I still hope they win, but it's gonna be a good test. I'll put it out there for sure. I think it's gonna be a good test for Buffalo. They're a good team. Buffalo's only beat sub 500 teams and lost to 2 above 500 teams. So this will be a test for Buffalo to see if they can beat a team with a winning record. Seattle being 4-3. That's my Buffalo preview and review. I hope it's gonna be a good game.
I think it's a good game.
A week 7. Looking forward to week 8. That's the Bills. Felix, the Indianapolis Colts. What's up, man?
Victory. That's what's up. 4-3 victory. We played the Dolphins with started off with Snoop. He helped us out a little bit, and then he got hurt. And then some guy came in who should not be an NFL quarterback. Not sure his name.
I believe it was Boyle.
Yes,
Doyle
Hoyle.
or Boyle.
I think it was
Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle. Yes, he should not be an NFL quarterback. All right. Apparently, in college, he had 1 touchdown and 15 interceptions.
Oh
Apparently,
my God.
I have no clue how he made it on the NFL roster with those kind of stats.
That's tough.
But he's there. And he's all right with me, all right? Because in the 2-minute drive, he threw a check down, he threw a slant, he threw a -1 yard pass, and then on 4th and 2, something like that, the last play, and no timeouts, he chucked it out of bounds.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure if he thought he had another play or what, but it was awesome. I mean, listen, a 16-10 game is never going to be the most exciting thing to be a part of. All right. But I was there. The house was rocking. They retired. They put Dallas Clark in the Ring of Honor.
Okay.
It was an amazing halftime ceremony.
Nice.
Anthony Richardson showed up in the second half, not the first half. We ran the ball goody, got into the end zone. Defense did their thing.
You called that.
And secondary, hey, listen, when you hold Tyreek Hill and Waddle to 2 catches for 18 yards, you got a shot. And we did.
Sure do.
And we came out with the victory, 4-3, heading to Houston. Game for first place in the AFC South. Let's go.
It sure is. 5-2, 4-3.
Let's go. We're going to be tied. If we win this game, we'll be sitting tied above the top with the Texans. The whole offseason beauties, everybody's offseason darling. We'll be sitting right there tied with them with the victory on Sunday. And we have not played our best game yet. Our starting quarterback has definitely not played a good game yet. And but we get Defoe back, maybe, hopefully this week. Jonathan Taylor practiced today.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah, at
Hold
Houston.
on. What's going on here?
I'll make a quick correction. The Bills game, the Bills are -3. I saw something. I must have got it confused with a +3 or someone else, a +4. But Buffalo is the favorite at -3 on Yahoo Sports and on the Hard Rock Bet. Is your guy making moves? That was the recap and review and preview for the Colts week 7 to week 8. The Dolphins and now the Texans coming up. Is your guy making moves or what?
He's trying to, but for some reason the app said it was no time left. The ESPN app. I need time. I need more time.
Yeah, my internet broke. It said the game had no more time on it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's 0 on the clock, but I need more time. I need 3 more points.
And that's it. Game's over. It can't be.
No, 3 more points, and I hit my bet, but I don't know what's going on right now.
Which game is this?
The Pacers and Pistons.
Pacers Pistons 99-100. Pacers making a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years. 7:08 left in the fourth quarter.
All right, 7 minutes left.
Yeah, and he's got 12. You said
he's got 12. I need him to get 15.
15
right.
Over, or was it 14.5, or is it?
No, it's 14.5. I need him to get 15 points.
Hit a 3, bro. Do it dramatically. Let's go. You got 7
yeah.
minutes left.
But I don't know if he's in the game or not.
Pacers are up. Bob, so far you're looking good, bro. What's his name? Who am I looking for here?
You said the Pacers are up?
Yeah, 101.
Really? Who made the shot?
I'm trying to see. Benedict Mathurin.
Mathurin? Yes!
Benedict Mathurin.
1 more point.
That's what we're looking for. Mathurin, where is he? He's got 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Currently on the bench. He's currently on the bench.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no. He's in. Hold on, my bad. He's highlighted with the dot next to it. His name is in bold print. He is in. Aaron Naismith is out. So Benedict Mathurin is in the game right now. 21 minutes.
1 more
in
point.
The game.
And I win the bet.
We will keep you guys abreast of the situation of Felix's bet with Benedict Mathurin.
Listen,
he needs 1 more point.
His over was 8.5. I juiced it up to 15.
Okay. Oh, so, I hope you get it now, man.
I need 1 more point.
The bet I had the other night, the Baltimore and the Bucks, I had over 24.5 for Bucky Irvin and for
I did see that
White. White got it. Bucky Irvin finished with 23 yards, needed 24.5 to win my parlay. Not happy.
Yeah, I did see it.
And speaking of bets, I'll respect the bet. Week 7, Felix had Canes -4. They won 52-45. We covered that. I had Detroit +25. I even teased the money line out there. Excuse me, 2.5 +2.5. Detroit over the Vikings. I said I'm taking 2.5. I wouldn't be surprised if they won money line, but at Minnesota, I took the points. That happened. They won outright. Rob had the under of 50.5. Minnesota and Detroit. I think they scored 60. So we went 2 for 3 last week. Week 7's lock of the week. Here we are now.
And I also hit a 10-game teaser this weekend. That's 2 weekends in a row.
Second week in a row, Felix hit a 10-game teaser, picking with just all the favorites, right? Or the
Nah, I put a couple overs in there, and
okay,
But yeah, 2 weeks in a row, 10-game teaser, baby. Let's go.
All right, nice, bro. So we're winning out here. Week 8.
My 10-game teaser gave me all the money I spent this weekend back.
That's how, bro. I've done a couple of those where you're like a desperation, and I did it with the WNBA the other night. I saw it was like 70 points in the 70 total in like the end of the second half or something. The over-under was like 150. I put it up to 180 or something. Bet all of it on is like -200. It's crappy odds. But I bet like 150. I won 220. was like, all right, I'll take that. That worked for me. I'm happy with that. But our week 8, respect the bet. Again, Rob's not here for those asking or looking. Rob is ill, so he's taking it easy tonight. Our respect the bet week 8. I'm taking the Vikings -2.5 Thursday night against the Rams. I'm taking the Vikings -2.5 Thursday night against the Rams. That is my lock of the week. Respect the bet. Lock of the week. Thursday night, Vikings -2.5. Felix, who do you got?
I like it.
Thank you, sir.
I like the Lions -10.5 over the Titans. That team's bad.
They are bad.
And I think they get ready to go on a selling spree because they traded Hop today, and then they traded the linebacker Ernest Jones that they just traded for before the season. Before the season, they traded him, and then they traded him again. Traded for him. Now they trade him. I think they get ready. And then the coach came out today and said, expect more moves.
Damn, bro.
For a while. So.
All right. So you heard it here
that team's
first.
Bad.
What you said, -10.5?
-10.5. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Lions, they play tough ball.
They sure do,
They
bro.
punch you in the mouth. They make you not even want to play anymore. And I think that's what's going to happen with the Titans.
All right, so those are respect the bet locks of the week. Vikings -2.5, Detroit -10.5. Now, I'm going to clarify Felix is -10.5. He's looking at FanDuel, right? Is -10.5. I got on the Hard Rock bet -11. Looking on Yahoo Sports, it's -11.5. So it's right now got at least a point fluctuation out there. So pay attention where you can get it. Tease it down, tease it up, buy the points, whatever you got to do. That's our locks of the week. Vikings -2.5, Detroit -10.5. Respect the game. Player of the week. Whose game do you respect? We talked about it quickly. Mine is a backup who came in. Granted, it was against a bad team, but he came in, kept the team afloat, kept them kicking butt. Try to be anti-profanity here. Marcus Mariota, respect the game. 18 of 23, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns, QBR of 132.8. Also added 11 rush yards. Marcus Mariota came in when Daniels got hurt. The team didn't miss a beat. Yes, they're playing Carolina. We get it. But Marcus Mariota off the bench week 7 came in. The team looked great. McLaurin had 98 yards. Ertz had 40 and a touchdown. Mariota came in, kept the team moving. My respect the game player, Marcus Mariota. Felix, who you got?
Listen, I told you last week, right? It's going to be a point where they just got to just give the MVP to somebody else because that guy up there in Baltimore can get it every week. I mean, every year. So I could have gave it to him again this week, but I won't. I can't pick, my favorite player every week. You know what I'm saying?
It. That's very honorable of you.
Yeah. Even though I can. I mean, he threw 5 touchdowns, if you didn't know. But I'm going to go with somebody else. I'm going to go with Saquon. I know for a fact in the offseason, he circled that one on the calendar.
For sure.
And then he watched the Hard Knocks, and he seen this dude on the phone. Yeah, we're not going to, pay him. We're not going to have a $40 million quarterback to hand off to a running back. Nah. So I know he saw that. The owner said, I'm going to have a hard time sleeping, if Saquon goes to the Eagles. Well, guess what? I don't know if he slept. I don't know if he slept after that one. That boy went out there 176 yards. I don't think the owner slept. I think the GM walked into the office Monday and was wondering if his office was locked.
Yeah.
After that one. But Saquon, I know he had it circled and he went out there and he was a dog, man.
I got to stop you. Mathurin 3-pointer, 17 points.
Victory!
At 2 minutes and 55 seconds, Benedict Mathurin makes a 26-foot 3-pointer from the right wing, assisted by Pascal Siakam, 106 to 102 at this time. Siakam, respect the bet, bro.
Victory, baby. Live on the show. You saw me win again.
There you go, bro. That's how we do it.
Let's go, Benedict Mathurin.
And if all goes well, 2 minutes left, Pacers are up by 4.
I'll get that leg in the money. I'll get that leg on the parlay also.
Let's go.
Let's go, Bob.
Bob did it. Let's go. Bob, we're rooting for you, buddy.
Let's go, Bob.
Bob is one who makes our bets in my other league chat, so I share him. We try to
Let me get this money. Let me get that money line parlay, Bob. Appreciate it.
But I'm with you. I saw on Instagram all week long, they were showing the GM talking about, do I really want to pay this guy to hand off to this guy?
Yeah. Bro. I know he saw that. I know he saw it.
And he said all the right stuff. Listen, I had a lot of my peers, a lot of my friends here. I heard he came back. I'm here to play. But on that field, he dominated out there, bro. I love revenge games and stuff like that. Oh, yeah,
revenge game. You know what made me really think, like, yo, that dude is something else. Because he was sitting on the bench. Saquon. He was sitting on the bench. Sirianni went over there and was like, yo, you close to the career high, dog. You want to go get it? And I was like, nah, man, let the young boys eat, dog. I done got revenge already.
That's good. I like that shit, bro. That was nice.
That boy's a dog.
They showed that clip all over social media. Yeah, you've already did your piece. You showed.
I was like, man, I'm done, dog.
Yeah, everyone knew leaving that place for him was going to be great. He ended up going to actually a really good team with a really good run game. That was nice. But going,
he can do it one more time. One more time this year. He can do it again.
Oh, can you imagine? And that was at New York, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I know that I'm telling you, I know that GM walked in the office on Monday and was like, yo, I'm gonna get killed in here today.
Yeah, you gotta know that, bro.
I hope Mara don't come in here today. I'm gonna just leave a note on my door saying do not disturb. That's probably the worst move of the offseason, man.
Well, speaking of worst
best player leave.
Memo, man, we're talking today. Apparently, Jerry Jones did not want to make a move for Derrick Henry because his quote was, he didn't fit what the Cowboys were trying to do. So they did not make a run at Derrick Henry.
I thought he said they didn't have enough money.
I hope that's what it is. Or maybe he's trying to save face because since he's the GM and made a bunch of dumbass moves, he couldn't go for one of the best running backs in the league. So maybe he's trying to save face by saying, we didn't really need him. We're going a different direction. I mean, we talked about it before.
And that's their biggest problem right now. They can't run the ball.
No, they cannot. You rely on Dak. Dak is not the guy. Dak is good when there's a run game. Like most quarterbacks, if you have a run game taking the pressure off you, you're going to look better. And case in point, my favorite player, Lamar Jackson, he has the run game, and he is looking like the guy I know he could be week in and week out, year in and year out. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But having that run game, we talked about it now, I think 3 weeks in a row. Just having Derrick Henry back there allow for bringing in 8 guys to the box, allowing less pass coverage. And Lamar Jackson, the way that offense is set up, all he has to do is hit these guys in 5-yard curls, or, even that. He's hitting these guys down the field. They're open. He's putting the ball where it needs to be. Still not my style of quarterback. I am not a run-first guy. But when he has time, when he's back there, last week I think was his best week, right? 5 touchdowns. To me, the no interceptions isn't a big deal. He's always been a no interception guy. His problem is fumbles. So people make it a big deal. Oh, look at the interceptions. He's always taken good care of the ball throwing it. It's the trying to get that extra second to make the play that he gets hit and fumbles the ball. That's really his issue. But having Henry back there, to me, is making the passing on that offense so much easier for Lamar Jackson. Because we've said it before, you have 2 legit run threats in the backfield on almost every play. When they roll those guys out for the RPO, You don't know who you're going to get.
Right.
You're going to get a guy who's going to run you over with speed, or you're going to get a guy who's going to juke you out and take off with speed. You're going to be screwed either way. And the way he's been passing to those open guys and that zone offense they run, he's looking fantastic out there. So having Derrick Henry.
But Lamar opens a lot of that up for Henry also.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. Pick who you're going to give praise to. Both those guys are helping each other out. I mean, he had, 169 last week, Henry did?
Yeah.
I'm looking up here.
He's on pace right now for something crazy.
Oh, the QB rating 158.1. That would I'd love to see history. I love to see marks like that. I was never a hater of the Patriots as a Bills fan when they kept winning. That's history. That's a dynasty. Like I don't like the Chiefs. I think the refs help them out. But when they get to the Super Bowl, listen, show me a dynasty. Show me Andy Reid cementing himself as one of the best coaches ever. I'll take history over anything you can put in front of me when my team is out of it. Looking at Henry, 15 for 169, a long of 81, that's always going to help your average. But yeah, if you got the RPO going, shit, is Lamar going to take it? You come in a little bit, he gets it out to Henry, boom, 20 yards without even blinking an eye. Those guys set each other. Look at Rashad Bateman looking like a superstar out there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking good.
Mark Andrews showed up, 4 for 41 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Zay Flowers, the only one had a quiet night.
He didn't get hurt, didn't he?
No, he was out there.
Yeah, I know. At the beginning of the game, I saw him come up a few times, had to go back in, went back out, go back in, went back out. He had 1 for 11, so I know he was out there, but maybe something happened to him. Speaking of things happen to people, no, let's finish up with Baltimore. I know it's your guy. He's looking good out there, bro. Right now, to me, like I don't know who's having a better season right now. I'm never giving in to the MVP of last season. It's a joke.
He's the front runner for the MVP again.
Yeah,
this season I just want you to know that
with what he's doing. I mean, what does he have? I think he's like top 5 in almost all the passing categories.
Yeah, he's having a crazy year right now.
And people say run set the pass up the run. Look at this team. Both are setting up both. The rush is setting up the pass. And when he's passing and he's effective, you got to drop somebody out and you got 2 legit running guys back there. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah. They're
he's
going to be
good, bro.
They're going to be tough as the season goes along.
Oh yeah, we posted on our Facebook on our socials last week. As of right now, based on this past weekend, Baltimore, Detroit, Super Bowl. The following week 8 or week 7, I believe. I haven't changed it. Baltimore and Detroit. I still, after this past weekend, nobody did anything to change my mind. Both these teams solidified themselves. Furthermore, they're going to meet in the Super Bowl. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I picked Baltimore before the season to be in the Super Bowl.
Yes, you did.
That was my pick. I got them winning the Super Bowl. But I thought San Fran was going to be there. But Sam, they are beat up over there. My Lord.
I mean, Ayuk is out for the season, right?
Yeah. They still haven't got CMC back. He's got whatever he's got going on. Debo left the game because he had a stomach ache.
Yeah, is that what it was? I knew he was out, but I wasn't sure what
they said. God, what do you call it? Oh man, in the lungs. He's had something with the lungs going on. He was in the hospital
or something.
Something like that. It's the pneumonia.
Oh, really? Debo? Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. He was in the hospital yesterday. I think he out the hospital now. Or he was in the hospital Monday and then he got out. But yeah, that team's beat up. Purdy went out there. He became, went back to the pumpkin. And he lost all his weapons and the midnight struck. Click.
That's funny. That's a good one. So
Detroit's tough, man.
If you're San Francisco, are you rushing CMC back, knowing right now
you gotta be?
Well, your team, we know the professionals. We know every team thinks they're in it. With losing Ayuk, Debo, Herb, he should come back. Is bringing back CMC? Is that still enough to get you over the hump?
They got to get him back as quick as possible
Okay.
to turn the season around, because I think they're under 500 right now.
I think 3-4, right?
Yeah, so they got to turn it around. So they need to get CMC back immediately. That it don't work the same without him.
Yeah, as of right now, NFC, if playoffs started today, NFC, Detroit, Washington, Seattle, Atlanta, Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago, then Philly's right there, Tampa, Dallas, San Francisco, 3-4. They're out of the playoff picture, 5 back out of that top 7.
That's
So
crazy.
that's not a good look.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 3-4. And they like looking at the NFC, again, to me, it's Detroit. Washington could do something, but Detroit looks solid. Like Washington, it's a good story. They look like they're going to be set up pretty decently for the future. Minnesota's right there, Green Bay, Chicago. Philly looks tough. Tampa, talk about losing guys. They lost Evans for 3-4 weeks. They lost Godwin for the year.
Yeah, your ankle's not supposed to turn that way.
Yeah, bro. I heard he dislocated the ankle. Like, it's not, you hear break an ankle, sprain an ankle, dislocating an ankle somehow seems even worse than all of those.
Well, it's not connected anymore.
Oh, that's
it was
tough,
turning.
bro.
It was turned the wrong way.
Yeah, I didn't see it. That was.
Oh yeah.
I heard.
Kyle Hamilton.
Oh,
Kyle Hamilton looked at it, shook his head, and turned away. He's like,
dude,
"Oh no!"
I hate when dudes get hurt, man. Like it's just it's a bad thing, man. I hate it.
Hey, man, they got rid of that hip drop tackle for a reason, and then they saying, "Oh, they're gonna penalize people for the hip drop tackle." Then they don't even do it.
Was that what it was? A hip drop?
That's what it looked like. It was.
Yeah.
It was like textbook hip drop tackle.
And if you see, because if you hip drop, so your like leg goes in, you fall on the guy, you got your hip, the knee, the ankle falling on it. Yeah, but that could be a problem.
Just putting all your weight on them.
And the situation with that is now, if that really is what happened, they're gonna overdo the hip drops this week, and every time a guy gets touched, they're throwing flags on it. Like they're gonna overcompensate.
Yeah.
You got battle of the future, man. Chicago at Washington.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. It's
gonna be a good one.
Is he back?
I don't know. His ribs injury.
It was
so I don't know.
I saw. What were you gonna say? We're talking about today, the other game. You gonna say something?
No, probably not. I don't know. But today is the first day of practice, so I wonder if he practiced.
Yeah, I'm trying. Like the computer versus the this thing is very different. The phone always gives the best, easiest information. Yeah, I'm trying to find Mr. Daniels here.
I don't know if he practiced today, but today is the first day. He might have had the day off today. Sometimes it's Wednesday. They'll give the hurt players the day off.
Yeah. Yeah, here he did not practice today. Daniels will miss Wednesday's practice as a result of a rib injury that forced him out of the game. Number 2, he's week to week shortly after week 7.
Oh, they say he's week to week?
Yeah.
So he ain't playing it. He ain't gonna play this week.
They say week to week shortly after the week 7 win, but he's also expressed some optimism that Daniels will suit up and play for against the Bears this Sunday.
Well, that sounds like he's optimistic, but if he's week to week, if he was gonna play today, they'd probably say he's day to day.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
If they say week to week, I don't think he's gonna play this week.
I would say too, because Mariota did so well. And yeah, the Bears are a tough team. You're playing at home. Your backup came in, won you the game. Your team is 5-2. You're second in the NFC. If you can afford to get your top guy a chance to rest, I'd let him rest. I wouldn't overdo it. Again, you're sitting good. You're sitting well. Yeah. So it's important, but at the same time, do you really want to sacrifice him to get worse? I'd wait back and see. But I'm interested in seeing that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Speaking of a good one that on paper last year, but looks like a dud this year, Dallas at San Francisco. Does San Francisco get over it because Dallas is a pushover? Does Dallas show they still have it? I mean, Dallas is looking bad. Like you said, dude, no run game. You can
Where's
see
that game?
At San Francisco.
I think 49ers going to win it.
Yeah, and even without, I mean, Ayuk, listen, again, it sucks that he got hurt, but this guy got, what'd you say in the chat? As long as the check cleared, because he has not shown up for one game this season.
Check cleared, baby.
So they've been doing pretty okay without him. As long as Debo can come back, I'm pretty sure you have Juwan Jennings.
He has
Ricky
not helped
Parcell.
my fantasy team year long.
Parcell should be back, right? Parcell, however you say his name.
He played last week.
I know he should be easing back into.
Yeah, he played last 50 Cent back.
He'll be out there looking good.
Yeah, white 50 Cent. He back.
So your boy Russ was out there cooking, Mr. Unlimited. What were your thoughts on him coming in? Because don't rock the boat. You're 4-2.
Me too. I was like, man, Fields is winning, man. Leave him there. Fields is winning. Leave him out there. And then
Collinsworth get caught speaking two things at the exact same time.
No,
this is why Russ shouldn't be in there. They can't move the ball. He can't be doing this. Fields, he's dynamic. He runs, and as he's talking, Russ throws that touchdown to that back corner. And see, that right there is why you have him in the game, because Fields doesn't have that touch. Russ has that touch, and he's like, he didn't even miss a breath. He just was like, yeah, he doesn't have this, doesn't have that. But look at that pass. And I'm like, first of all, I think he's right. I like Fields.
No, I didn't see it, but that's hilarious.
Well, it was perfect. But Fields does have a flat ball. Russ does have that arc. And I'm watching the game. I'm thinking Russ is taking a sack here. Fields would have took off with it. He would have got past this bad play. This isn't a good move. And then all of a sudden, he does 1-2 juke where Fields would have taken off. Russ throws a 40-yard pass. 50. I'm like, that's what he does. He's getting that play. He has that good ball.
I told you guys in the chat, Tomlin is the only one that can make that move and not get killed.
And it ended up working for him, too.
Yeah. Anybody else makes that move, they're getting murdered in the media. But Tomlin can do what he wants. Tomlin, he's there's nothing wrong with Tomlin. He's doing it.
I mean, the team looks good. The defense is great. The run game is okay. They're not superstars, but they're not making any issues. Wilson was 16 of 29, 264 and 2 touchdowns. Along of 44 to Pickens, 30 to Freiermuth, 36 to Austin. I'm not sure if Freiermuth was a run and catch, but Russ is putting the ball out there. He's putting it for these guys to catch the ball. In the run game, Najee Harris, 21 for 100 yards for Najee Harris.
I was surprised.
Yeah, as long as and again, to me, he's throwing it out there, making the defense have respect that deep ball. You got to drop people out of the box. Najee Harris is not a bad running back, and they knew what they were doing. That defense is fantastic. Not to mention the Jets aren't that good. Were you shocked that what's his name? Adams didn't do more, or was his first game?
He's only there for a couple. Yeah, he's only there for a couple days.
Yeah, 3 for 30. Nothing, nothing crazy. As time goes on.
Yeah.
Breece Hall 6 for 103. That's not bad.
He just meeting the guys. Like he probably don't even know half the guys he's playing with right now. It's just him and Aaron Rodgers. None of those guys he probably even knows. So he'll get acclimated soon enough.
What about Green Bay and Houston last week? Green Bay takes it at the end, 24-22.
I was very helpful. I was very happy that they did that.
It was a good game, and these future
Stroud only passed for 86 yards, and they still had a shot.
That blew my mind, man.
That's crazy.
I have not seen Joe Mixon as this superstar running back. I've never thought he was this super guy. Never put him on a fantasy team. It's just something about him. I just couldn't do it. But this season, he's a monster back there. And another 2 touchdowns, 115 yards. Well, yeah, Stroud.
Playing in that Shanahan zone.
Man, he's out of control, bro. But 10 for 21 for 86 for Stroud, not great numbers. But when your running back is getting you 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, what do you need?
Yeah.
The defense score or no? They just how'd you get 20? Was it 24?
I don't know if the defense
goals. Mixon touchdown. Mixon touchdown,
Maybe they got
field
one
goal.
because they got some sacks and they got some picks off of Jordan Love.
Yeah, but no, just 2 touchdowns rushing and some field goals. Hey, winning is winning. And again, if they were playing in Houston, I probably would have been like, yeah, Houston's going to take this. At Green Bay, a team like that, you expect them to do well, and they did. Is it a big deal that the Bengals beat Cleveland? Or is it like big deal? Cleveland's on their 3rd-string quarterback. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't care about that. I picked the Bengals. That didn't do anything for me.
Seahawks crushing Atlanta. Was that kind of shocked
me? Pick that one too, Atlanta. Baby.
You did. You sure did. But that I was shocked at how like Cousins, man, this guy he's so streaky. I mean, I expected him to do a little more at home. No, sir. Seattle came out there and whooped that ass, bro. 34-14.
I like McDonald, man. I think he's good.
I think so too. I think they might have a decent coach out there. I hope they do well with Geno. The guy's earned it to get some play, get some praise now. But my guess would be soon enough they're going to get him out.
Maybe next year.
Make a move for Penix. He was 1 for 1, 14 yards.
Penix. He's going to be in Atlanta.
If Cousins plays the way he did, he stunk it up, bro. But
trust me, I know. I started him in one of my leagues.
So did Amy. Oh, bro, Amy was not happy. So she had Bucky Irvin and she had Rashad White, and she's like, I wasn't paying attention. If I remember I had White, I would have played him, but he had the question mark by him last week and was out. Question mark by him this week for fantasy, the Q. I wasn't really paying attention. And then, as the game's playing, I'm like, damn, I should have started him. But Irvin's doing great. But at the end of the game, he gets a touchdown. And she thought she was out of it the whole game. And then all of a sudden, or the whole weekend, and then all of a sudden, White has the best game of his career. And had she played him, she would have won. And she was pissed because she has the highest in our league, highest points by 50 points. Mike is 6-0 with 1,000. Amy is 2-5 with 1,050. She has the top points in the league, but is losing each week. Hey. So she sent me a text. I woke up at 2 a.m. I'm so pissed. I pull up, cross-eyed. Hey, what's she mad about? Bucky got 16 points. That's awesome. I scroll down. Oh, he got 30. That's why she's upset.
Yeah. Tell Amy, this is like Tomlin said, you get paid the big bucks to make those decisions. A
good GM does not make that mistake.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't know who she had, and I was like, I thought I was ahead of her, and then all of a sudden it just keep coming back, creeping.
Derrick
I'm like,
Henry, bro.
Oh yeah, she had Henry, and I had Henry in one of my other leagues. Yeah. So I'm rooting for him at the same time. I'm like, stop, please stop.
Yeah. And she had Cousins shit the bed.
And I had the Ravens defense, and the Bucks keep scoring. I'm like, please stop.
That was a tough one. I mean, she was like, bro, I'm lowest points in the league, but I'm losing every week. I'm like, you'll get it. Just get to. I think we have 12 people. Get to the tops. It's a shitty feeling.
That sucks. She has scored the most points in the whole league, and she's down bottom in records. Yep. She's not scoring the points at the right time. She's scoring. She's like one of those teams that keep getting blown out. They're scoring a lot of points in garbage time. You know what I'm saying?
I beat her week 2. We have fraction points in our league. I beat her 135.25 to 133.99 or something. I barely edged her out.
Yeah, it's the rough one there. Rough one.
Tough,
tell her
bro.
she's gotta score the points when they matter the most, is what she has.
Let her know. I'm gonna say, listen, man, you're not looking good. You're embarrassing me out there. These are my friends you're losing to, and you're looking bad. You can't be
exactly. I'm 2-0 in that house. I'm waiting for the little one. Bring him on.
Trust me, he's ready to go.
Bring him on. I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0 in the Bates household right now.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir. So Keep bringing him. I want that little guy. Bring the little guy next.
He's ready, bro. He's ready.
Lights Kamara action or whatever the hell he's got going on over there.
What else for this weekend coming up? We have where to go. Confirm my location. Stop trying to. I can't get his Hard Rock out, but that's location stuff. Obviously, you're paying attention to your Colts and the Texans. I'm looking at Buffalo at Seattle. Atlanta and Tampa Bay maybe could be something. That division is tough. Green Bay should be Jacksonville. New Orleans and Los Angeles. Chargers. Chargers make a move last week, or did they lost, right? They lost to Arizona.
They lost. Yep.
Oof. But what's his name had the best game of the season. He had 300 plus pass yards. He's averaging like 150 a game.
And they lost. So Harbaugh is probably sitting there like, all right, never again.
Yeah, no more passing business. See what they did with JJ McCarthy. Handoff left, handoff right, handoff again.
No more of this forward passing thing. All right. That was probably the meeting.
Is Hopkins going to make a difference in with the Chiefs, or is he old and injured? No. And
I think he's gonna. He's gonna make. Yeah. I like when teams just help the best team out. That's always a good thing. How about we just send something that they need? Oh, what do you need? I know you've going for a 3-peat. What do you need? I got it for you. Here, take it, bro. Just take it. So that helped the league out.
What was it MCL or something he had last year, or ACL or something he had?
I'm not sure.
But I mean, again, he's playing with a bad quarterback. You're going to a top quarterback. Bad team going to the top team. The defense is something serious.
Somebody said pray for Hopkins. He's leaving Will Levis and going to the quarterback that leads the league in interceptions.
That might change the fact that now he's got a guy who knows what he's doing.
I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, look at the Heat, bro. The Heat are coming in second place right now by a decent amount, 99-74.
They're getting smoked. Good thing I didn't put them on my ticket. I would never put them on my ticket.
Nah, even I know. Like that, every time the Heat play, you got to take the under. Even you get a T, like right now, over-under is 217. Should go on there, tease it up to whatever it is, 220, and take the under because the Heat ain't cracking 90 points. The Magic right now are at 100 with 11 left in the game.
Terrible.
So let me see. Let me log out of this thing here. Let me see what Bob had for the.
What? Yeah. What else? Because I'm using my phone right now. I don't know what else I picked.
Let me log back in here. See what we got.
I know I put the Bucks on there also. The Bucks are up.
Let me see my bets. I got 5 live bets. I have Bucks to win versus Philadelphia. The Bucks are up 107-95. I've got Cavs to win against Toronto. Cavs are up 123-93. So it looks like I have that one. Oh, that was my desperation bet because I thought I was losing one. So I threw my last $25 on that. Parlay, 20 to win 80. I put all the bets together. Pacers to win, they won. Bucks to win, they're winning. Rockets to win, they're winning. But then I got Warriors at 10 o'clock. That's not happened yet.
I might have the same stuff you got.
Yeah, and I took Pacers to win, Rockets to win. Rockets are up by 6 right now with 8 seconds left. So that's a small bet I did. With the
Rockets.
Yeah, the Rockets and Warriors. I took because Bob's bet was the Rockets and like 3 other teams. The Rockets and Pacers, Rockets and Warriors, Rockets and Bucks. So I put 20 on each. And
it's still in the third quarter.
Yeah, so I need Bucks to win and all the other teams to win. And like I said, I'm not big on the NBA right now in the beginning of the season. So I just put 20 on all 3 of those parlays, 20 to win 35, 20 to win 45, 20 to win 40-something. And then I put 20 on all of them to win. That's 20 to win 80. So I have that one if they all win. And then I've got 25 to win 40 on the desperation bet. So right now,
got some money invested today.
That's right. I'm doing okay. Each week I break $200. I cash out 100, put it back in the bank. and then I bet whatever I have left, 100, 120, 180. I use that the following week. I bet what I got to do. Once I crack 200 again, I'll pull 100 out. I
should
use that.
I should start withdrawing some of my winnings
Because what I want to do
before I go ahead and give it right back.
Yeah, I want to look at my bank account. I want to type in Hard Rock, filter it out, and I want to see pluses and minuses. I don't want to see minus 200, minus 200, minus 200, minus 200. I want to see some pluses coming back in that thing.
Yeah, I might go ahead and cash out something today since I won the Matherin bet, and I might cash out. I already cashed out my FanDuel from the 10-game parlay this weekend that I made in Indianapolis. So I got that.
Forgot. Yeah, you were up there, so you had access right to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Let's wrap this up. We got some bets we're watching at the end of the night. Check out the Instagram, the socials at the RTG podcast. Every screenshot I get from all the boys we bet with, the podcast, the fantasy football, my other fantasy football, every screenshot that I get, I post on there. So you see what we do when we respect the bet. We don't always win, but we put everything out there. So go back and you'll see all of our bets we have going right now on night 2 of the NBA. We'll see if we made a little bit of money or not at the RTG podcast on all the socials.
We don't always win, but we respect the game.
And we respect the bet. We do it all, bro. I like that. We respect the game around here. Respect the bet, respect the game.
Right.
We do it all.
That's right.
Wrap us up, my good man.
That's right. Hey, you know where to find us. Like, subscribe, share. Keep commenting on all the pages, man. We read it all of it. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, MySpace, Mi Gente, Latin.com. We there every day. Holla at us. We out.